What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the Disc Golf Show unboxings, mail call videos that we do where we review products that get sent our way. This one is probably a pretty big one for us just because topic-wise, yes, there's a lot of discussion over this manufacturer. Well, you obviously know via the title of the video, Prodigy, and the quality of their products. We were able to get in touch with them, and the man himself, Will, sent us out a care package here. Now, we haven't gotten into this. It's been sitting here for a little bit, and luckily I have some time here to go through these. This isn't going to be like a review of flight or anything. Obviously, I'm in the house at my office, and we're just going to go over quality, basically. He sent us a few different discs, and I know the biggest thing with Prodigy is the flashing, right? It's how it feels in your hand if it's not cleaned up well enough after coming off the molding machine or whatnot. But as much as I'm not the biggest guy on Prodigy, I mean, when I started playing, it was 3, maybe 4 manufacturers, big manufacturers at the time. But I do, thanks to a friend over in Amsterdam, back when we first started the actual podcast, Dean, sent me a Prodigy disc. It was from his company, Stamp, Dean Street, Amsterdam at the time. And it was I always get this mixed up. I think it's a D2. And it actually is a pretty big staple in my bag. It's the only Prodigy disc that I currently carry in my bag. But, man, that thing flies straight for me, But I did want to kind of give an objective opinion on maybe they've improved the process in which they clean up their molds after production. So this is what we're going to do. So we have our good box. Thank you, Will, again. And we'll toss the good stuffing out. And he sent us a stack. Okay, so let's go through these. All right, first one is a PA3. So this is their putter. Flight is 3301. I mean, it's a beautiful disc. Beautiful disc. No flashing problems on this. So right out the gate with this one, it's a little tacky. You can probably hear that, but it doesn't feel bad at all. If you like the big beads, very flat top. I personally have changed over to non-beaded putters myself, but again, this is just a quality assurance kind of a video here. So out of the gate, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Let's stick this back here. We're going to have a stack growing back here. The next one, this is really grippy. It's a PA5. Barely anything I don't think there's any bead on this. No flashing issues. I mean, for the issue being flashing on Prodigy, if they're able to fix that, I don't see there being an issue with them outside of that. Again, we've discussed them on the podcast about them being more of a, what is it, like a finding talent company, right? They don't have the largest budget when it comes to sponsorships. A lot of the big names have originated at Prodigy, and I think they should get credit for that. Whether those players stay there or not, they obviously have a knack for finding potential and good players. Again, another PA5. Another PA5. No flashing issues. And this one is, holy, look at that. This is just gummy. Kind of reminds me of the Discraft Get Freakies. Super, super gummy. That is nice. Very, very flexible disc. Okay, another PA5. Okay, so he sent us a bunch of these in different plastics too. So this is the fractal plastic, PA5. I think this would be a great idea, is to throw these different plastics and see if there's any type of a variation in flight. Because all these numbers, except for the reblend, so the numbers on the fractal and the 400 Ultra Soft are the same, 3, 4, negative 2.5. The reblend is 3, 3, negative 2.5. So I wonder how true that is. Again, I think the flight numbers are all dependent on the manufacturer, but that would be interesting. Oh, geez, another. I don't throw a lot of super flexy plastic, but if you do, I mean, this thing is flat as a board too. This one has a little bit of flashing on it. It's not as bad as I've seen on some Prodigy discs in the past, not currently. There is a slight edge to this, but like I said, compared to previous, that's not bad at all. Okay, all right, let's keep going. We got a D1. Jeez, these things are just crazy. I mean, very cool, very cool. This is the 500 Ultra Soft plastic. It's got a very, like a shimmer to it, if you can see that. Very cool, very cool. I like that. Very tacky though. Also, we have a reblend FX4. I do like how a lot of the companies are starting to use their old discs, if they are able to get them, and do reblends for recycle purposes. FX4 is 8.5, or sorry, 9.5, negative 2.2. Again, no flashing issues on this. I'm really impressed, actually, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure what to expect with this. M4 55 negative 1.1 in a 400 Ultra Soft. Honestly, if we're going off of, like we've talked about before, on just quality, I'd say there's 1 out of here, 1 out of 8 that I feel like there's any type of flashing. And that was this A2 in the 400 Ultra Soft, this clear one. But I mean, the rest of these guys, they're just like any other disc that you get. There's no issues with the feel of them when you're grabbing on the where the flashing would be. This one's nice and stiff, so I'd probably throw something more like that. These gummy ones, the fractals I'm kind of gravitating towards the fractals personally. Everything else on here, most of these are very flexible, most of these other ones. But yeah, guys, I mean, my opinion, try some Prodigy out. You never know what's going to work for you. We say that all the time about different manufacturers and different molds. It's not so much about the flight numbers, though that can dial in your selection a little bit. It's more about how the discs throw for you personally. And I don't see any reason from this batch to not try Prodigy out. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. We'll probably use these in some of our Flightline videos that are coming soon. Yeah, guys, go try out some Prodigy. Go to your local pro shop, or if they don't carry a good variety of it, go on prodigy.com. There you go. And give them a go. I have a hard time saying anything negative about that stack of discs. So my opinion, what it's worth to you, it's here nor there. But I'm pleasantly surprised at the quality out of this batch of discs that were sent to us versus a decade ago, and even maybe 5 years ago or so. So big shout out again. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Prodigy, for sending us a sample pack of these discs. That's going to definitely help us in possible future reviews, future Flightline vids that we'll be able to get your way, and from an AM and a beginner perspective. But yeah, guys, final, go snag a Prodigy disc, try it out. Don't listen to everybody who's saying about the flashing. The flashing, it's going to happen with any manufacturer. Sometimes they'll slip through, but 1 out of 8, that's not bad. And even that one, very, very minimal edging to it. And it doesn't feel like it would be an issue out on the course. So again, thank you guys for watching. Let us know if you like these kind of vids, if you want some more. I do have some other products that I've got to go through and make some vids for, so keep an eye for those coming your way soon. Go check out our podcast, the Disc Golf Show podcast, and I'm going to try to make some more opinion vids for the backup videos. But as for this, thank you very much for your support. Share this with your friends if you have any questions about Prodigy, about the quality of the current state of Prodigy. And again, one last shout out. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Prodigy. And we will see you next time.